guys, we did accidentally also get cut there. So this is the group 1, the readers, okay? The reading grouping, okay? I don't want to rehash everything I've just got over, so I will release that video separate unless I can cut and splice if I can find a video editing that will actually allow me to do that with some sort of satisfaction that it actually looks like it's a plausible effort. I lose so many readings from this, they end up just getting erased. Spirit is telling me to do this reading. I have been trying actually for a good day to try and bang it out, but it's like there's a timing factor here with this reading for you guys. And it's not ready to come out yet because I'm having still problems releasing it. Once it's released, it's ready to be heard. It's coming, but you needed the message at the right time. There is a timing factor here. We're seeing with that top row, there's a lot of passion here as well. This is my interpretation now of your reading. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, World in reverse. I'm seeing a lot of creation, manifestation here, and a lot of honest energy, a lot of quirky energy, a lot of creative, inspired energy. But I'm seeing these are not wrapping out any cycles here. There's a lot of creativity, a lot of invention, a lot of want. But there's no backing or something for it. It's falling half-assed on the ground. All this awe-inspiring idealisms and ideas and creation is going unmanifested because there's lack of backing, I want to say. The world cycle is continuing, it's not over. But it's left you with some fucking unhappiness, I want to say. 10 of Cups reversed. It's left you maybe losing some connections with family because you've invested so much in this only for this to not pan out, and you've just sort of lost everything across the board. Feel like also there's something to do with housing. I don't know why I'm retaining to that, but the home is in regards to the 10 of Cups reverse. It's about home, family, love, and devotion. But I'm saying, you know, whatever this is, you're going to be all right. The 4 of Wands comes out of that, maybe a new relationship or a new prosperity in a new home, newly acquired home, I want to say. There's a lot of tranquility here. I feel like whatever angst or whatever wasn't working for you to bring in this creative flow was to do with this property or this house, whether it was a person in the house or the actual property itself. I feel like whatever it was attained to that. Now, when you find this new property, big things are changing. Bigger than big baby. And I don't know if it's all positive though, I want to say. You had a hope that it would spark the creative juices to manifest these idealisms or creative ventures that you have. Instead, I think it ended up leaving you to a point of overabundance, led you to a point of some superficiality. It made you not thankful and it made you gluttonized. Also made you hit the slosh a bit too much. Sorry, I've pulled my neck and I can't turn left. Only rights today for me because I can't move beyond that point. I need new pillows today after this reading. I'm going to get new pillows. Oh, shits and giggles. Then we had these 3, and I feel like this is the most prevalent part of the reading for you guys because it came out joined together. 5 of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Wands reverse. Now, these are very important cards because 5 of Cups reversed, when it's reversed, it is that of trying to have a new hopeful outlook or new affinities or new alliances here after being pretty grief-stricken and after quite a big loss. It's more of partial loss, you know. It's that kind of energy of crying over spilled milk type shit. Oh, woe is me. World's smallest violin. There's a lot of things attached to this card. But when it's reversed, it's all about trying to have that glass half full on a glass half empty situation across the board. We then had, of course, the Knight of Pentacles reverse come out. So we're trying to have a positive new outlook here on the old situations, just a positive new outlook across the board. But at the end of the day, we are so stagnant that we're in a state of Imrita and we're not moving at all. We are upside down on a slow, heavy-handed stag that's squishing us. We can't breathe, let alone make movement on this at the moment. And then we have a sign of another movement card. But it is reversed, the 8 of Wands reversed. Now, this is a very important card, because it's all about communication. It's a movement card. When it's reversed, it's about pulling back that movement, blocking someone, distancing yourself to the point where you are changing your number, you are changing maybe your address, you are totally taking yourself off grid with this person. You know, you are just, no. This is thorns of jealousy. I am not going there. This is thorns of dispute. It's harassment. It's like someone coming at you and you've got to shield that shit so hard and fast. And as I said before, sorry guys, As I said before, judgment at the bottom of the deck. Judgments are being made here. This year is all about the judgments. And you were making a lot because it started off with a lot of creation, a lot of invention, a lot of idealisms, I want to say. But these idealisms are not being, sin binned. They're being put on the back burner because this is not the time or the place for this kind of a start of the, going down this path. We can't build a house until we've got a foundation. I'm saying this is foundational work being done here. You were coming into the year hoping to build the Taj Mahal, but then you realised you hadn't bought the plot to put it on yet. So you had to backstep a few, you know what I mean? Start from a different angle altogether. We're not on that chapter here. You were hoping for it, but that's just not where we're at. All that creation, juicy flowiness is going to have to get written down in a book and reassessed at a later date. And I'm seeing it may not be this year. I know that's a bit of a stinger. We all have so much inspiration put into 2022. Not just because of the high vibe I think we feel from it, but the fact that we are coming up off the back of some nasty. I would say me, especially being Capricorn rising, we've had all them Capricorn transits and shit. Oh, mate, I tell you, I have had so many tower moments. I'm not wearing it now, but I've even got a tower necklace for Christ's sakes because I've had that many tower moments. I've decided I have to embrace this energy because I am being delivered it so damn much that if I don't learn to make these moments work for me and see the positive light out of it, it's not just going to drown me, it's going to obliterate me. And I'm seeing you might be having something like that, to a degree anyway. A reassessment of where we're at, where we actually need to be, and how that world's away. And how we need to make some judgments on this, some atonement. Maybe the need to repent, to forgive ourselves, others. Just a general, let's start afresh, take a new. Let's fold the page. Let's fold the whole. Let's fold the whole thing. Let's get some additionals now for the readers. Samhain, death, total transformation of idealisms, people, places, and things. I'm seeing a lot of growth being coming out of this, more growth than loss. Symbolic awakening, we are being awakened, we are being enlightened. Scrying mirror shadow, yeah, I'm feeling like the middle to end of year, there's going to be some shadow work done. Ritual invocation, so we are invoking, you know what you're doing. One more for the readers, because the readers do give us so much, so let's give something additional to them. Lady Goddess, feminine energy, and I do feel it's all about growth, that nurturing, that bringing in the yields, the harvest, the Three of Cups. I want to see that reversed, up the right way, because you got it in reversed. Additionals from the Wiccan. Now, I want to do a lot of Wiccan cards for you because even though I might not be of, overly prevalent Wiccan tradition, I know that you guys probably are most of it. And I totally support that. I think it rocks. I just don't have due diligence to learn enough aspects of the craft to associate myself with even being knowledgeable. It's just you don't go to one day of science class and call yourself a scientist. It's not how it's done anyway. Okay, guys, the readers, you got cardinal points of the compass. You got the north. I love this. True north to you, my darlings. The final resting point on the magic circle north is the place of rest and renewal. It is the power of winter, a time when nothing appears to be growing, but inwardly the earth is gathering her energies for a new life to begin. And that's what you're doing. The north is the power of night, the time when the body lies sleeping, but the spirit is active, dreaming and learning. North stands for the white snow of the purity and the focus and clarity of the elder. It is wisdom and knowing. North is the direction to work with when you need to gain strength of will and clarity in your intentions. It is also a place of refuge, the place where you are able to retreat to find rest and rejuvenation. That sums up what I was trying not to say, but say. It is the year of rest, of renewal, of growth. It's only just begun. Carpenters. For the readers, for the next 12 months, what inspirational message? Actually, no, not this deck. I want to get my special deck out for you guys. You so deserve that. I know it stays in its box. It is so rare it cannot be replaced. The dream cards. For the first group in group 1, the readers, for the readers for the next 12 months, from December 2021 till December 2022. Bliss. Bliss, my darlings. My mind is free from disturbance. I am at peace with myself. My mind is free from disturbance. I am at peace with myself. Bliss. One more for group 1. The readers for the next 12 months. For the readers from now. Thank you, Spirit. Pleased. Pleased. I am alive and living every moment as a gift. I am alive and living every moment as a gift. Bliss. Bliss and pleased. Bliss and pleased. Thank you so much, readers, for everything that you do. I hope this small token warms you and inspires you to never give up what you do. You are more than a blessing. You are inspirational and you are brilliant as you are. Spirit is so proud of you. Make Spirit shine brighter every day by your due diligence, your guidance, and your inspirational respect to the cause. Spirit says thank you. Love, love, warm light, and many blessings till we return. We'll now move to group 2, the regulars. Okay, group 2, the regulars, those regular in the Tarot community chats, you know, helping out. You are our favorite. You are our fans. You are our adored. You are our reason we are here. So to all the fans, to all the regulars, thank you. You're the reason we are here. You are what make tarot doable. You are what make content doable. And you are the reason we make content. So thank you. Let's warm up the cards and find out what's coming for you guys, okay? Alright, group 2, let's hit this one. Sorry guys, just get up in and I touch myself out on food. Now in a minute I look like I have a hay fever attack. My eyes will be all swollen, red, running. Group 2, the beautiful regulars in the tarot community. Let me close up. A tarot community that are every day in those chats, you know, make a name for themselves, but also helping us readers along, getting the chats right, making sure it's upheld, you know, like, you know, I've seen regulars in chats and they go off their kitty for things aren't done to their liking. I've seen them ask some enormous things of readers as well. And the most greatest generous gift I've ever seen a reader give a regular, and I'm going to put this out there because I saw this firsthand. I was in a chat once, I'll just pause for a sec. I was in a chat once at Secret Tarot. There was an individual that sent a message into the chat saying, I don't know what to do. Secret, please, I need you to help me. And then there was another message like, I'm at breaking point. I don't know what else to do and I need help. Can you help me, please? And then a few messages went on like this, and Secret must have seen it, and someone else turned around and said, look, she don't do personal readings and she doesn't answer questions. You know, quite direct at this individual, obviously a little bit stemmy that the fact that this person would even ask this request. This person said, but I'm on the edge of the bridge, or something to this nature, but I'm on the knife's edge, or something they said to that effect. And Secret must have, she's doing her all signs readings like she always does. And she's reading, and she must have, she always has her phone right there so she can see the chat. She has been, as she's reading, scanning the comments, and saw this particular comment. She stopped dead the reading. She goes, how can I help you? What is it that you need? And this person said, I need guidance. And she said, look, don't do anything crazy. You know, I'm being told that I'm going to ask a question for this person. It's a once-off, so don't everyone go hit me up for a question. But I feel the need that I need to help this person. And she did. She answered the question and she did a real good job about it. About bringing them back from the brink. It wasn't about the fact that she pulled a card for this person. It was the fact that she actually bothered to take the time to try and help this person. Well, mid-reading, everything just stopped. And she did. It was one of the most inspiring things I've ever seen. It was like first-hand social work, but in the most beautiful, eloquentness of ways. Like a seamless dance. It was two fabrics never destined to be, but man, when they did, they made the most beautiful dress. It was awe-inspiring. So Mad ups the secret tarot for actually taking the time to help that person, because that situation could have ended so much differently if maybe she hadn't. And I think that actually, that's just an example, one that came to my mind, but there is acts of generosity like that throughout all of our channels of the tarot community. It is awe-inspiring, it's uplifting, it is the most beautiful of sentiment I've seen humanity ever produce, really. I see in tarot community chats. So you regulars, the fact that you're always around all of them, you would see them very regularly. I must admit, lately I've not been able to get into, I haven't had as much time to watch readings as what I have been making my own. So I've been a bit skewed view of what's going on there in the tarot community at the moment, because I've had to take some time off. But I'll be back, so not to worry about that. Alright, so readers, regulars. You could be anyone, I guess. You're the regulars. So your first card to come out is the Moon in Reverse, Piscean energy here. Major Arcana for Pisces. I'm going to take a little while to explain this grouping, because you may watch a lot of tarot, but you may not understand tarot. So I'm going to take a long time interpreting this grouping, okay? So the mods are going to be, it's going to be a long time stamp. Queen of Cups has come out after that. I'm going to pull the cards, then I'll show you all, because I'll make a system here. What else for group 2? The regulars in the tarot community from now, December 2021, December 2022. One message to high purpose for all those who watch and are a part of the tarot community, who are regulars on channels, commenting on channels, being a part of YouTube's tarot community and tarot in general. Ace of Wands reverse. I feel like something here came out and you went into a mode of like a mother hen. You decide to invest all your love into yourself, your immediate family, your children perhaps, if you have them, or your fur babies, or your garden, if that's your inspirational hobby, or whatever it is that you really enjoy. Woo. All right, because shit, this is going to be a very hardcore reading. Sorry, I've pulled my neck on the left. I can't turn left. I can turn right, fine, but king's neck. I need to get a new pillow today. Emergency pillow. Look, we've got the Moon in reverse so far, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse after that. Look, I feel like someone ruined your inspiration here. Someone shit up. Alright, that is so enough cards. Thank you, Spirit. You actually gave me the 9 I wanted, so that's awesome. Thanks, Trina. Jesus Louise. I got no kids with me today, so don't normally smoke in the house, and definitely don't normally smoke on set. But today I'm righteous. And I'm a little rude. So wand, third row, third card, 333. I'm seeing 333, 333, 333. It's like a circuit. You start here, you go around, get to the end, the bottom, and then you're like, oh shit, you gotta go back again. To go forward, to go back. Oh, there's this song I heard, like, Then back to the middle and around again. I'm gonna be there till the end, 100%. Pure love, go back to the middle and around again. I'm gonna be there till the end, 100%. Pure love, it's on midnight. Okay, we gotta stop that there, otherwise we'll be here all day. That's the song. Oh, wow. Might have this smoke. I'm going to give you this reading because this is some crazy energy that you regulars have got going on. We've got major arcana here for Pisces, Capricorn. We have Mercurian energy. Mercury's energy coming through with the Magician, so that can refer to Gemini and or Virgo. That's their ruling planet. But it is also very much Mercury, and it could be something to do with transits in the year coming. Mercury, the planet I'm more referred to looking at in that, or when Mercury retros in the signs of either Gemini, Virgo, or it could even be something to do with it retroing in Pisces or Capricorn. I don't know why I've got that astrological like connector belt going off in my freaking head at the moment, going bomb, bomb, connection, bomb, red flag. When I get that, I'm like, whoa, turn off the alarm bells because my head's ringing. It's crazy and shit. But what really sparks my excitement, well, not excitement, intrigue, curiosity. Third row, 3 cards, all wands. Ace of Wands reversed, Page of Wands, 5 of Wands reversed. All fire. All in the third row. Third card, third row, third card, third row, third card, third row. We lost our creation, but we didn't lose our passion to want to, or the thought of the growth of it. We just had to learn that some desires were worth fighting for and some we had to let go. And just because we let go doesn't mean we lost. Alright guys, so the underlying energy for your grouping was the 8 of Wands upright. I love this. This is all about communication, swift, made hastily, movement, arrows of communication can be in regards to love, but there's very much quick movement here, and it will be for the year coming for you. Regulars, you are going to be quick off the mark, very swiftly made communication. There's going to be arrows of love, communicative love, letters, real hastily made passionate movement. 8's are beautiful cards. You know, in the wands anyways, like arrows, you know, going through here. I feel like there's so much movement here. Some of it in haste, some of it directed well. All right, guys, so let's start going through the reading and getting you your explanations. And as I said, this will take some time. First card, we have the Moon in reverse. This is Piscean energy, and it is all about deception here. Now, there is deception that's been realized, I feel, at the beginning of the year. This will be realized before full damage is done. There will be some loss here, but it will not be anywhere near to their regard if they had got to the point they needed, or to the extent it did, or was not foreseen when it was. So it's kind of that, yeah, that was a bit of a shit, but it could have been so much worse. Kind of half-assed dodged a bullet there. But there will be a lesson learnt here, I feel. Now, what you're going to take from this is that Queen of Cups. Warmth. Water energy here. More water energy. So I feel like you're really going to be investing in your emotion in a lot of ways. Being really fluent, back and forth, honest and upfront. You know, the Queen of Cups, she is very, very diligent in the fact that she is very warm-hearted. She is very beloved and adored, and she is a good friend, a good mother, a good wife. Practical, honest, loving, intelligent. She gives the gift of vision. You know, she has the most beautifulest cup. You know, with the angel wind, she is intuitively guided. She is in alignment with self, spirit. She's therefore very bound by intuitive guidance. You know, maybe even being gifted the gift of vision to foresee, the gift of premonition. She's very fluent, like water. She's very upfront. She's like glass. It can be seen through, but at the same time, she will fold, mend, melt around any. She's pliable, totally pliable. to things that she wants. Third card we had regulars was the Ace of Wands reverse. So I'm seeing a bit of a storyline coming through already in this top row. You know, the Ace of Wands reverse is that of a false start, which I see that you had with that moon in reverse. There was a falsity here that was put a bit of a push button on a starter here for you. Instead, you had to deal with this. It came to the forefront of everything else that you had thought you were going to do at the beginning of the year. It trumped all that. And this did leave a lot of cancellation of plans. A lot of things that you should have been doing or would have been doing, they had to fall away at the wayside. They weren't even considered when this came out or about, or this issue was activated. Fourth card, we had the Magician in reverse, and as I said, Mercurian energy here, which is the sign of Gemini, and Venus, the planet ruler of them signs. I feel like this has got something to do with Mercury retrograding sometime within the next 12 months and during that period. Now, the Magician in reverse is that of a trickster energy. It's using one's gifts for deceit or for personal gain rather than for the good of anyone. You know, he's a trickster. He uses sleight of hand to cunning demise. He is a liar and in a way a thief. He is mischievous. The next card to come through, the fifth card for you regulars, Ten of Cups reverse. You know, this is a real loss of friendship here. I feel like this trickster energy is someone that you knew quite well or had known a long time. Someone that may have even been family or kin to you. This has led to massive family quarrel, a breakdown of the whole family, a hierarchy, system, structure. This is really putting it out of whack. But it's giving you a difference of opinion, a massive one. And the fact that you do not see eye to eye with this person, place or thing. The next card to come out, and the third card, as I said, third card of the third line is all wands. So here we had that Page of Wands coming through in the middle. You know, my boy George is here. I love my boy George. I call him my boy George because he is a bit of a flamboyant sort with wicked dress style. Page of Wands, you know, this is someone faithful, loyal, a trusted friend, a stranger with good intentions, a consistent person, someone that's stable, someone that brings in important news. I'm seeing that something is coming out. And at first it will be shock, but then you're going to realize you're actually going to benefit in some way from this, or it's going to be okay for you. Last row, bottom row, we had the Nine of Cups now coming through. This is success and attainment through self. Feeling quite loved up with self right now. You feel quite smitten with self because you have had a lot of material attainment here. Advantage, well-being, abundance, good health, difficulties surmounted, sitting pretty, looking fine, quite chuffed with self. Next card, the Devil in reverse side of Capricorn coming through here, Major Arcana. It is reversed. Feeling quite trust with self because you've gotten rid of or distanced yourself from a lot of things that were maleficent, bonded you, drained you, took from you. People, places and things, you've distanced yourself from that crap. I'm seeing here, regulars, and you're really chuffed with yourself. You're just winning, grinning. You're not getting shackled to any of this shit anymore. You're tired of this shit. The last card we had was Five of Wands reversed. Now this warns about contradictionaries. Say as you say as you do. Stand up for what you believe in, but say as you say as you do. If you say it, make sure you hold yourself to the same regard as what you would others. Be a follow-througher, not a sayer and a dreamer and a non-doer. Okay? Don't be contradictionary. If you say it, live by it, die by the sword kind of situation. Don't hold others to a regard that you would not hold yourself, and don't contradict yourself. Don't say, oh, well, they shouldn't have done that, and then you go out and do the same thing. You look half-assed, and you just look like an ass. And this is really warning throughout this. You must be consistent. Do as you say as you do. Don't become unstable in that. Don't become unclear on that. Cite the intention, make it happen. Eight of Wands, as I said at the bottom of the deck. You are inciting movement here, and I feel that that is really what's needed most of all. So we're going to get additional messages now for group 2, the regulars. First card, scrying, a mirror, all about shadow work. So yes, definitely working on self here, working out the shadows at the beginning of the year with that moon reverse. Embolic awakening, and you're awakening to this fact of what's the shadow and what's the light. Witch, healer, you are healing yourself therefore of that. And earth, grounding, and then recentering yourself, bringing yourself back to a foundational point where you feel grounded, you feel more self, you feel right, because you're not a mushroom. You're not being put in your dark, fed shit and alone. So let's go back through it again. Shadow. Going in deep in self. Awakening. Opening up. Healing. Mending. Grounding. Re-stabilizing ourselves so we can grow again. I love that. I absolutely love that. I think that's just gorge. It's just absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let's get one of these beautiful babies now for group 2, the regulars of the tarot community in the chats. Hanging around. Ooh, we got 2. I did only want 1. Spirit. Yeah, that spring is yours. Seasons, you got spring. Seasons, spring. Reads as follows. The arrival of spring represents a spirit of hope and fresh beginnings. It is heralded in nature by bursts of fresh, vibrant colour adorning gardens, parks and woods, and some of nature's sweetest perfumes in the air. After the long, dark days of winter, the first green shoots of life reappear, a sign that life goes on. It is time of birth and growth, of natural energy and of hope and optimism for the future. Focus on your hopes and wishes for the future. Allow whatever thoughts or images come to mind to be there. Visualize your hopes and wishes being realized and achieved. I love that. Final messages now for group 2 from the dream cards. Group 2, the regulars, please. Next 12 months, what messages do you have? First, we have praised. Praised. I do not need to be recognized for my efforts. As I think of myself highly, so do those around me. Praised. I do not need to be realized for my efforts. As I think of myself highly, so do those around me. Back yourself. And then you don't need no backing. Exactly right. Group 2, regulars. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Thoughtful. I take into consideration the needs and dreams of others. I take into consideration the needs and dreams of others. Praised and thoughtful are your inspirational quotes for the year. I think you already are that. I think Spirit's just trying to remind you to think of yourself like that, because we all see you as that. The regulars in the community of the Tarot Chats, our avid supporters who we make our content for. As I said before, you are the reason we do this, and we are beyond words thankful. You have no idea how much inspiration you give us just by turning up and viewing a view, like giving us a view. Let's now move to group 3. Okay, group 3, the final grouping, the mods, the blue group. Let's find out what's coming in for the mods for the next 12 months. What messages of high prevalence can we give all of our beautiful our hoodies in blue, our mods who have been modified to run our chats, to run our social circles when we are reading, to mandate and to give us what we need to know, and to give our public what we need to say that we can't say to people. Pull on cards all the time. You run our chats, you run our live streams, you are, in fact, part of the channel you work for. Even though you do not earn a cent for the work that you do it for the sheer love and joy and devotion, and for the true sentiment. You show up because you believe in the channel, you show up because you support the channel, and most of all, show up because you want to. So choose to. And for that, we bloody well thank you, because without you, us readers could not do what we do. We could not have live chats. And everybody loves live chats. That's why we do what we do. A lot of people don't go live. I've only just started to, and I had to have a break from it. It was exhausting. But I love lives. I know some readers can't do them. I was one of them. It's hard as a reader. So I can only imagine what it's like to be one. So I am one for one side. So I do understand now what it's like. It's hard work. We use our... just brilliant. Where would we be without our mods? We would have no order. It would be a chaotic. We would have bots everywhere, like blowing up shit. Actually, the bots haven't been many in any of the tarot community lately. I reckon the mods are really kicking that algorithm out, mate. Staunching it. Love it. Alright, let's pull these cards for the mods of all sides of the tarot community on YouTube and elsewhere that are modifying, that are regulating, that are working their fucking asses off to maintain the respect and dignity of the channel that they serve. Because they so choose to, not because they get any gain. All for the passion, baby. Ain't for the bank. Right, group 3 now. The mods. 10 of Wands is a burden, it can be. Just a moment. Sorry about that, guys. I thought it's the one I've been trying to catch up with a neighbour for a while. So I thought I'd just quickly run out and find a good eye. Group 3, the mods. A beautiful supporters in blue, Ace of Wands. So 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords. I'll tell you all the meanings. Cards are drawn. Of course, feel free to put your own interpretation on it. 4 of Wands, because you know there are mods. You've had a lot of work in the tarot community. You probably have your own interpretations. Strength in reverse. So a Leo coming through here. You may be a Leo, dealing with a Leo, or just have Leo in your chart, or just be strength in reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. Wow. Okay, so we're seeing a clear picture now of what's going on. Cute. 3 of Wands reversed. So, you know, got a lot of ones up in here. So far, only 1 major. Group 3, the mods for the next 12 months. What messages high prevalence? We have all those modding. 10 of Cups upright. I'm so glad to see that. The other 2 groups had the 10 of Cups as well, but they were reversed. Which is funny because I just decorated a Vegemite container, and I'll show you in a minute. There's the 10 of Cups on the top. The mods. The mods, the blues. Mods in blues, dedicating their time to modify, to mod the site, to maintain, or a 10 of Swords reversed, and to maintain regularity in the tarot communities and chats that are out on YouTube. Nope, nope, yep, yep, yep. That's why Spirit said nope, nope, yep, yep, nope, nope, yep, yep. Same with group 2. The 3rd card on the 3rd row is all Wands. Something about 3s here and wand energy for you and group 2. It's very highly prevalent. Bottom of the deck, let's look at that first. 9 of Wands. There's so many wands up in here. So many wands up in here, and 10s as well. We got 3 10s on the ground too, guys. We've got 3 10s on the ground, Jesus Christ. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords reverse. Oh my God, we've got... It's all coming for you guys. Jesus, mods, I would be extremely curious about this reading. God, I have pains in my chest, on my palpitations. Oh, I'm going to have a death stick after I tell you what the 9 of Wands is about, because it's intense. 9 of Wands, bottom, underlying energy, bottom of the deck. Standing ready for the obstacles, for the onslaught, being tired from the battle, but knowing that you must have your wand at the ready. That there is an argument or a war about to ensue, and you must protect those beliefs, those passions that are your core system. The 9 of Wands, I call this often my Troy card. In a way, you don't know when it's coming, but you know it's coming, that big horse is going to come, and people are going to come out in the night and get you. And you're tired, you just want to go to bed and like recuperate from the last battle or whatever issue it was that made this activate this crucial element of fear to the point of actually need to be on guard. You know, stand at watch your back, watch your move, what you say, what you do, watching it all directions. Three 10s, man, as well, like, and then that threes. We even have the 3 of Wands in the middle here. Something about this reading, man. Something about this reading. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Phil Collins, correct me if I'm wrong. In the air tonight. And that's exactly what you feel. You feel it in the air tonight. You feel it in your wand, you feel it in your ready, you feel it in a lot of different places. And you know completions are coming in many fronts, in your passions, in your love, and in your thoughts. Oh God, sorry, I've got a real kink in I can't turn left, my neck goes right, but I need to go after this reading and get a new pillow. I think I've told you all that. Every time I've tried to turn my head and I've nearly cried. First card, 10 of Wands, heavy burdens here. Really having to be burdenized by something that you thought would be so much simpler, or something that you just didn't think was going to be so tiresome, so cumbersome, so burdensome. Feeling quite tired, exhausted, just had enough of it. But you are at the finishing line, and as I said, 10s are completions of cycles, and you are completing this cycle now. This passion is about to close out. We are going to tick that box, I feel. It may not have gone through the process by which you wanted, but the process is done nevertheless. Second card we have, mods, is Ace of Swords. I love this. Fresh new beginning, triumph, force, determination here. Great determination, I would say. Initiative, strength, success, power, triumph, prosperity, deep emotional feeling. Pushing forward for what we want, what we need, what we see as what is key. Four of Wands, romance, society and harmony, and acquired prosperity through tranquility and the fruits of labours and rest after strife. Because you've been through the 10 of Wands. Now you want to fucking enjoy that payoff. Because, you fought long and hard for it. Now it's time to sit back and enjoy the fruits of the labours, to take rest, take heed in that energy. Second row, first card, so the fourth card in the drawing, Strength in reverse, sign of Leo, and it is the only major arcana for this drawing. So this really does trump everything else in a way for me. This really is saying overall, you are going to feel weak. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be feeling quite impotent, maybe even sick. But don't let this breach your faith. Don't let this don't go to abuse your power because you feel that you've been wrong, that you therefore, or that you've been dealt with a rough deal, or that your opponent is too strong, that therefore this puts you at a disadvantage, because in a way it does not. And you, they're thinking that you're therefore in right state to therefore act a certain way that's totally inappropriate, is not, and will not be forgiven or seen as such. You are reminded of this. Going into that abuse of power and succumbing to temptation, and then saying that was the reason that to this indifference. You must learn this. You must learn this lesson. You haven't learned this lesson, I'm hearing. You think you have, but you've not learned this lesson. You have to go back and revisit the lesson. Knight of Cups reverse is in the middle of this whole spread. It is the centering card of this. There's someone tricking, someone that's sly, someone that's a flatterer, a swindler, a player, someone that's a layer, someone that just wants what they want, someone go say whatever they want to get it, and then they fuck off. Third card, the sixth card in the draw, third card, second row, 3 of Wands reversed, and as I said, the last row is all full of wands. Beware of any assistance offered. They have ulterior motives. They'll lead you into diminished adversity. Beware of any help offered. They're not there for your highest good. They're not there for your good at all. Bottom row, first card, seventh card in the draw, 10 of Cups. Completion here of a beautiful cycle, though, of love, home, joy, pleasure, peace, contentment, good family, honour, esteem and virtue. It's all about the family. It's all about, the home, the kids, the partner, myself. Perfect unison, perfect joy and harmony, full tranquility here. Absolute beautiful energy. I love it. Next card, eighth card. Bottom row, middle, 10. Sorry. 10 of Swords in reverse. Let me just grab a sneaky peeky of my coffee. Drinky of my coffee. It's cold and I have no sugar. Apologies. This is talking about at the end of the year, there will be some benefit, some profit here, some temporary gains. But keep it in mind, it is just temporary, and it is just that, a momentary advancement. This by no means will change your actual situation. In fact, it's just a minute glimpse of a possibility that will not eventuate, unfortunately. But there is some momentary advantage or improvement, advantage or improvement coming through here near the end of the year. Final card of the 9, King of Wands reversed. Like I said, all wands at that third row, you know. Top, middle, bottom. Fuck it. There we go. Duh. Or I need to go back to filming school. So, as I was saying, King of Wands reversed. Last card of the night. Now, when this gent is reversed, and remember, gender is not the core cards. It is all about the persona of the person, not about the gender. This is a warning about severity in judgments, you know, really being excessive and exaggerated with your ideas, holding people to high regard, to a ridiculous regard, including yourself. This is being really dogmatic, really deliberate, really rude almost. It's being a real lizard king. It's being real bottom of the barrel, real loft of self. Just because you got it, a lot of investment here, and because you got some profit, don't mean you got to be an arsehole. You know, you can have nice things, and I'm feeling like this sly person, some sort of 10 of Wands situation with this. There's some sort of sly person around you, or this is warning about the fact that you've got a little underbelly to yourself, group 3. You use mods. Like, do you have ulterior motives, like ringing the... I feel like someone's trying to stain your name by making you look bad, and that's why there's all these wands and everything's a little bit confused. I'm thinking I'm trying to read one energy. I'm reading like your perception on another energy, which isn't part of you. It's the fact that you have to fight these things because this is what you're dealing with, rather than degrees of persona of who you are. It's degrees of persona that you're looking into, because you have to know how the hell to deal with this, because this is something you've never ever dealt with, this kind of attack before, this type of smear before, this type of... Someone's out to get you, and they're going really, I think, really weird about it. I feel you're going to benefit here, but it's going to be momentary, and don't turn into a lizard to win. Don't sacrifice who you are, your morals, your compass, to get a leg up, to win a battle, to get a point across. Passions can be just that, passions, but don't lose you otherwise. I've got enough cards. Pull them back in the opposite direction so I can read them in the direction. Okay. So your third grouping, hello mods. First card, Lady Goddess, feminine energy. It's really embodying that for the year, I feel. Really nurturing, growing. Cauldron, containment. Or you're containing something. Trying to anyway. Herbal kitchen, alchemist. I think you're trying to like almost potion this person away. Hearth, homecoming. You want something about home. Athame, boundaries. You're all about the boundaries. At the bottom of the deck there was a Watchtower of the Summer. I don't normally get the bottom of the deck of the Oracle, but for some reason it's really looking at me like prominently there. Yeah, so the feminine energy of the Lady Goddess, the Cauldron, which is about containment, Herbal Kitchen, which is about the alchemy, Hearth, which is all about homecoming, and the Athame, which is all about boundaries. Group 3. Alright, for group 3 of the mods, what message do we have? Oh, do we take it? Yes, we do. We have the element of fire. Fire! Let there be fire. Fire is related to motivation, creativity, and passion. Its energy is fast, forceful, and positive, and its power can be frightening. Fire consumes obstacles to faith and banishes negativity. It symbolizes the inner child, the spirit within, and the creative spark. Those in whom it is dominant are passionate and intense. Remember that fire is the element of the passion and gives courage and strength to the fight for quality of life. It is the element of physical challenge, sensation, and sexual energy. When fire is out of balance, it becomes destructive and needs boundaries and control. The earth may have boundaries. The cauldron, containment, which would be control, wouldn't it? If you're containing it, you're controlling it. I love it when it does it and it links up like that. For group 3, the mods, what messages, this from the beautiful dream cards, what messages of high prevalence can give to group 3, the beautiful mods, the blue group, my blue gangs, for the mods out there for the next 12 months, what message of high prevalence we have, next 12 months for the blue group, mods, this one, him, spirit, did you say, yep, I said purple, yep, that's the card, yep, cute. At first we had, oh, I love this, faithful. I believe and trust that everything has an appropriate outcome in time. I love that. Faithful, look at that. I believe and trust that everything has an appropriate outcome in time. Then we have invincible. I believe I can overcome all obstacles and challenges. Invincible. I believe I can overcome all obstacles and challenges. I love that. I adore that. I believe and trust that everything has an appropriate outcome in time. I believe I can overcome all obstacles and challenges. All in good time, my pretty. All in good time. Uh-huh. That's a lot of fire energy. Well, she died by water. She didn't melt. Thank you so much for joining me on this artsy-fartsy round of Redski's Righteous Readings. I thought it would be a bit of a laugh when Spirit whispered this idea into my head. Oh, and I didn't show you my Vegemite jar. So, you know, I'm an Aussie. We do Vegemite. My mum bought me this kick-ass tin because I'm always stealing her Vegemite. She doesn't eat it. She buys these little jars. And so she bought me this 3 weeks ago, this massive jar of Vegemite. It's all gone now. And I made this out of it yesterday with my tarot stickers. On top, it's a 10 of Cups. Yeah, that was the kind of 50. My stones in it, I left a little gap there so you can sort of see it, like a filometer. A little kits there. Just another way of upcycling some old pieces. For Christmas ideas, I thought, because I'm a cheap, thrifty, stingy bitch, I'm a Gemini. Alright, so we're going to leave that round of readings there, and now that I've given that pearls of wisdom advice, look after yourselves. I miss all you guys so much, and I just hope you have a wonderful 2022 year as we move into it. Party! Happy New Year. Bye, guys.